Rosario Garcia Montero is shooting her first feature film in a hospital in Lima.
Every year there is more money.
So more and more films are being made in Peru. Garcia Montero also got support from the Berlin Film Festival's World Cinema Fund.
It's much easier now.
Garcia Montero belongs to a new generation of Peruvian filmmakers.
It's incredible. Our films are not only being released, they also win prizes at festivals. The quality has really taken off.
Cuadro, acción.
Her film, Las Malas Intenciones, or Bad Intentions, tells the story of 9-year-old Cayetana. She's afraid she'll die the day her brother is born. Cayetana escapes into a fantasy world and calls on Peru's national heroes to help her.
I make our heroes extremely human. They're not your usual military men who go about killing. My heroes say things like, "No, today it's too foggy to fight." My heroes lose battles because they're not well prepared. That's what makes them so likable.
In Peru, where these illustrious figures are almost worshipped, this is radical stuff. It's a new departure for Peruvian filmmaking, breaking with national idols and casting a fresh look at history, including Peru's recent history, the bloody war between the government and leftist guerrillas in the 1980s. The country and its film industry were virtually paralyzed. Critical films were unthinkable. That has now changed. Ana Maria Roca is the producer of Las Malas Intenciones.
Vivíamos en una época de guerra terrible y eso hizo que haya esta.
The years of war we went through were terrible, and very few films were made. It was a rupture. Then about 10 years ago, a new generation of young directors started to make films. And what is great is that older directors have started to work again. So in terms of filmmaking, there's been a meeting of generations.
Bad Intentions is set during those years of strife. Of course, when her brother is born, Cayetana doesn't die, but she does vow never to love him. The day he's born, the guerrilla war reaches the capital, Lima.
It's not just another film about terrorism. My film is more subtle. It has funny parts, black humor. I show terrible things from the perspective of a child. I'm dealing with a very heavy subject matter, seen through a different filter.
9-year-old Fatima plays Cayetana. She's been shooting for weeks.
Acción.
In this scene, she's upset and runs away from the hospital.
Ya sé qué puedo hacer. Darme vueltas. Si miro para abajo me mareo más.
Ya, pausa.
They're shooting in a real gynecological ward. Actors and hospital staff make an odd mix.
There are 30 fake doctors and 30 real ones, all eyeing each other. It's a fantasy world. Are you real or aren't you? Whenever I was sure this was a real one, it turned out to be a pretend doctor. So our casting was excellent.
Rosario Garcia Montero also wrote the screenplay, which resonates with her own life story. Her team is very international because Las Malas Intenciones is a Peruvian-German-Argentinian co-production. The film world has woken up to Peru and its fascinating stories.
It began with the success of Claudia Llosa's The Milk of Sorrow at international festivals. Who would have thought it? That's what put Peru on the map.
Rosario Garcia Montero is also hoping for success on the international circuit, perhaps in February at the Berlinale.